Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and I'm back for a little Car Tuesday, reacting to some cartoons, doing it on a Tuesday. And today I'm starting a new season, a new book, book 3 of Legend of Korra. So I'm going to check in with Korra herself and the rest of this crazy cast of characters. This is apparently called Book 3 Change, so to see what change is coming for Korra and the crew this season. At the end of the last, the finale of book 2, the spirit world remained open. Korra made that decision as the Avatar to leave it open, so now spirits can basically be in the new, or not the new, but spirits can now be in the regular world with humans, kind of how things used to be, I guess. We learned about Wan, the first Avatar, last season, and how everything went down with that. But then, thanks to what happened with the harmonic convergence and everything, with what her uncle was trying to do, becoming the dark avatar, her link to the past avatars got shattered. Apparently, she won't have that anymore, so she'll just have to rely on her skills, plus the wisdom of Tenzin and whoever else, with spirits being able to come back through the earth or whatever. I don't know. Will we see Iroh back on regular earth? That would be interesting. We saw him last season in the spirit world, of course, one of the main characters from the original Avatar series. We still have Katara hanging around as an old lady from the original series. But yeah, I know with my last reaction, to the finale there, I think I said, I might talk more about my thoughts on season 2 during this video, this intro, because when you have to try to recap a whole your thoughts on a whole season right after you finish the last episode, it can be a little tough. But going back and editing that video and releasing it, I think I pretty much got my main thoughts on the season across. Hasn't really changed too much in the weeks since I've watched that last episode. I did think season 2 was a little disappointing compared to season 1 and the original Avatar series, but I'm optimistic for season 3 here. I think it's going to be a good one. Some commenters, I believe, told me that it's better that season 2 is the weakest point in the series. So, but the main things I want to see right now are a more intricate plot line, a little bit, a better story for the antagonist, whatever that's the antagonist of the season is going to be. I like the aspect of Korra so far from the first 2 seasons where it's heightened from Avatar a little bit in terms of like the real world implications of things, the themes they're hitting on that are more relevant to today's society even. So I want to see more of that sort of thing, more fleshing out of the characters. We'll see how their relationships progress. I don't really need any more love triangle stuff. I think that's probably over, so that's good. I mean, it'll be interesting to see if Korra does have a love interest here. Her and Mako officially breaking up at the end of the last season there. I assume Hugh will be getting back with Asami, but who knows? Who knows how Bolin's love life will go? We'll see. But and I don't know. Maybe Korra will get. They've introduced. Speaking of Iroh, his I guess grand nephew, um, General, or I don't even know if that would be right. Maybe great grandnephew, whatever it is, his ancestor here. Um, General Iroh. So he's been in a little bit so far this series, not too much, but I don't know how old he's supposed to be exactly. But maybe he could be a potential love interest from Korra if he's back in the series here. We'll see. I'm ready to just roll into the start of the season here, so yeah, I won't talk too much more right now. I will give my thoughts on the finale at the end of finale. I will give my thoughts on the premiere of season 3 here as soon as I watch it right now. All right, and if you're new to these reactions, due to copyright, blah blah blah, the reaction itself is down below on probably a Daily Motion link, so click that and join me back when you're done with that for the recap. Let's go on and do it. Alright, so pretty good premiere there, book 3. Some intriguing stuff. I guess the guy at the end is set up as a new antagonist for the season. We don't really know anything about him yet, other than he was locked up for some reason by the White Lotus, I guess. And he's another person that wants to take out the Avatar. What else is new? So I guess people being able to airbend out of nowhere is going to be a major storyline this season. It would seem like Boomy and other random people can do it now. And they're postulating that's due to the spirit world being open. I mean, initially they said because Boomy entered it, but all the other people didn't go in there, obviously, that we know of. So maybe it's just in general the portal being open. Could be another explanation, I guess, but that seems the most obvious. I mean, I see why the characters think that, at least, because it's the big change that's happened recently. And then these vines are all about, I guess the vines are part of, like, the spirit world itself. I couldn't even tell exactly. She was doing some waterbending thing and tried to get rid of him at the one point, which seemed like it worked for a second, then obviously didn't. I don't even couldn't tell what she was doing. So we've seen vines being bent before in the original Avatar by a swamp bender, water swamp benders, but that guy was bending the water within the vine, so I don't know. Clearly there is beef between the president and the Avatar, which is kind of funny that the Avatar has approval ratings now too, but I do, even up to, they introduced this guy last season and he was kind of at odds with her since the beginning. I do get it from his perspective somewhat. I mean, he's supposed to be the president here, but the Avatar, like, just by function of her power, kind of supersedes him, which is kind of a tough position to be in, I suppose. I don't really know if he does have the authority to kick her out of Republic City or whatever. It seems like she wants to leave anyway because of this, but I don't know if this Vine thing is going to continue throughout the season and be like a problem she has to solve, but it does seem clear that this issue with the president will be probably a season-long thing or another recurring theme. I don't know if he's going to become a full-blown antagonist, but we'll see. And then, so yeah, some good character stuff here. I like the scene with her and Asami having a little girl talk, driving, and I guess they're both, I don't know, I thought Asami would still like Mako, maybe she does, but maybe that's over between both of them, and it might be for the best for their team Avatar, and the friendship and everything. Most of the main characters had a little scene here or there. Mako's not staying with them because it's awkward right now. I guess I assume they'll start doing that, or who knows, maybe they'll move somewhere else, but I don't know. I mean, the island is part of Republic City, I guess, where Tenzin's family lives, so is she, of course, if she's going to leave, is she going to not live there anymore either for the time being? Guess I will find that out, but yeah, is it good? I don't know, I might be leaving stuff out there, but in my recap thoughts here, but it was a good premiere. I liked it. Got me excited to continue book 3 here and see what all goes down. And I will be doing that next Car Tuesday, so look out for that. Do subscribe if you're not already. Leave some comments. Anything like that. Let's see, can I airbend now? No. Maybe I'll pick it up in the off week. Alright, peace.
As you were. Ladies.